What's up, everybody? Hold on, my camera's it's try to do that. There we go. That's a little bit better. What's up, everybody? So as y'all know, we are gonna be just doing some just chatting. We're gonna be going over some stuff. I do want to start this by saying a disclaimer before we get any further into it. I am not a business guru. I'm not a financial advisor. If you take any of this information that I give to try to make money and you end up losing money, you assess that risk yourself. Okay? I don't take on any risk that you decide to do for yourself. I just tell y'all the stuff that I'm planning on doing, the stuff that I'm about to do myself. These are some plays that I'm about to make. And if you think you learned enough to try to do it yourself, great, more power to you. There's definitely plenty of money to be made in many different ways. This is just one of the ways that I found myself. I'm downloading Warzone right now. Fortnite be boring. Could have told you that before you even decided to download Fortnite. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Let's bring this over here. All right, we're gonna do this. This. All right, so we're gonna bring up Amazon. All right, and then we're gonna bring up PUBG is better. That's not even a joke here. Alright, PUBG is definitely not better than Warzone. Alright, PUBG is fun, not better than Warzone. Bring it up. Yo, what's up, Damien? What's up, brother? How you doing? I was saying PUBG is better than Fortnite. Oh yeah, everything's better than Fortnite for sure. By the way, y'all just gonna be dealing with me eating as always, because I only get to eat normally like once a day, and that's normally when I get back home. That coming. But we're eating some fried fish, some fried shrimp, and some crab cakes. And you know we gotta have something to dip it in, so we gotta dip it in the sauce. It goes with everything. The sauce that's the boss, the Lord sauce, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A sauce go with everything, dog. For real. All right, so I'm just waiting to see if Nick's gonna be in here, and give him a few more minutes. Mm. Bro, that fish is so like flaky and delicious. Never had chicken. Stop lying, bro. Everybody done had Chick-fil-A. Come on, bro. You ain't never had Chick-fil-A, dog. Why not? Nikki, where you? I know where Nick at. Where's Nick at? Oh. Bro, this is some daggum delicious fish. Man, your boy know how to cook, dog. I'm just saying. Yeah, dang. But this is like... Man, that's good. I'm guessing Nick isn't here. So Nick, if you come in, if you're watching this now, after the fact, why weren't you here? All right. We can go ahead on and slowly get into this. We won't move too quick because I just have the sneaking suspicion that they're going to be in a little bit later. I don't want to be too far into this. So what I'm going to go over is a different type of business that I'm planning on starting here soon. You guys seem interested in it and wanted to know the information. Maybe just so you can have knowledge of it. Or maybe because you guys want to try it out yourselves. Again, if you try it out yourselves, do your own research on stuff. Make sure you know what you're doing. Don't just quickly jump into something because you think, oh, I can make X amount of money. Because that is how you lose money. And that is how you screw yourself. These different things that I'm going to show you guys here, these are all free to use. You don't have to pay for any of the items or any of the websites that I'm going to show you to kind of show you like how much money you can make off of things, you know, that type of stuff. All these are free things that you can find probably watching videos if you decided to. It took me a while to actually come across the right videos myself. But they're definitely they're worth it for sure. In my city we don't have it, but when I went to Minnesota I got Popeye. I should have tried Chick-fil-A, bruh. If you like spicy stuff, get the spicy chicken sandwich. If you don't, just get the regular chicken sandwich or some chicken strips. Man, Chick-fil-A is delicious, bruh. They get a lot of hate, but they're delicious, bro. And now you can buy their sauce. And probably in your Walmart, they probably have it. All right. So we're going to get on up into this. I'm going to switch over to this. And I'm going to do a display capture. We're not going to worry about a game capture. I'm going to do a display capture. And we're going to do this right here. All right, so the first thing you want to go to, of course, is Amazon. All right, you want to have Amazon up. Actually, we will still have music playing in the background. Not too loud. But you want to have Amazon up, right? Because this is where you're going to find out a lot of information. All right, and there's this thing called an Amazon FBA, meaning Amazon, it's fulfilled by Amazon. So it's a Amazon FBA. It's a type of business. How much money to get started? It honestly depends on you and what type of product that you come across. The product I'm going to show today that I'm actually looking at getting, it's probably about $1,000 overhead. And that's what my plan first off is to get one to make sure it's of legit good quality, which we're going to be buying products probably from DHgate, which is a good website, but at the same time, this doesn't look like a game. I told you I wasn't doing a game. You don't listen. I told you I wasn't playing a game. So it's DHgate is a good website, but there are people, it's just like on Amazon and eBay and stuff like that, that try to get over. So you always have to test the waters before you just jump into it with a big purchase. So what I have up right now is I have Amazon.com, of course, JungleScout.com/estimator, which is Jungle Scout is, man, it's gonna help you a lot. I think you get you get 10 free estimates per day, but then if you do an account, which I think the account costs, so you don't, I've never had to get an account. Now I probably will get an account eventually because they've did so much for me over the years as I've looked at stuff that it's worth giving them a few dollars for what they actually do. Then this is your fulfillment by Amazon. I just look up Amazon FBA calculator. This is what I type in, Amazon FBA calculator, and it's going to come up with fulfillment by Amazon revenue calculator. So that's going to tell you, you can continue as a guest. You ain't got to pay for none of this. You ain't got to sign into none of it. That's going to tell you about how much money you'll be able to make off of the product, and then you can determine whether or not it's worth your risk. And then DHgate, or there's some other websites. I'll show you guys some of the liquidation websites that I look at, those types of things. So what I did was I came on here and I looked for pocket knives earlier. I actually found this one the other day, and I'm gonna try this one out. So this person here, they only have 3 customer reviews. This one has 6 customer reviews, but it has 3 stars. So if you got 6 customer reviews with 3 stars, I'm probably not gonna buy from you. I mean, that's just the reality, because your product is probably kind of trash. All right. So then you got this person here that's got the same one. All right. But they've got 2 customer reviews, 5 stars. Now it's still the simple fact that they only got 2 stars. There's a lot of people on here that have a bunch of stars, and that's really what you want to go with. But like with this one, you don't really have that luxury. Okay. So I would either go between this one and that one, which is a 4.5 and a 5. All right. Now the cheapest one is this one. So honestly, I would probably buy one of the 15.68 and one of the 15.54 just to check them out and see, like, are they the same thing? Are they different? Are they made good and made well? And so what you'll do is you'll go into here, like, right, I'm gonna click on Kershaw 1556, click on that one, and see how many you have to buy in order to get to the lowest price. So to get to the lowest price, you got to buy 240 pieces, which means that you would have to come out of pocket about what, $1,900 for that one. Okay, so if you don't have $1,900 to come out of pocket in the beginning, then you go look at a different one, right? Let's look at this one. Sorry, I went to that one. So this one right here. All right, see, that's good. So I could get 100 pieces for $975, pretty much, right? So if I did 100 pieces, oh, my unlock is not on. All right, so if I got 100 pieces, that's $975. It would take about a month or so because it is coming from China, right? Yo, Bearded, I appreciate the host, brother. But what you would want to do first, see, they got 9,780 of them in stock, so you know you're going to be able to get your 100. So what you want to do first off is you just want to get one. Oh, well, they have a minimum order of 6, so you'd have to get 6, okay? But even 6 is still $12.80. So if they're legit, you can still make profit off of them. So $76.80 is what you would have to spend right there at the gate, right? If I'm moving too fast, let me know. I'll slow it down. So then I want to go to this one. That's the 16.35 a piece. Let's see what the minimum a piece is. So this one has a minimum of 1. So see, now you got free shipping. Now it's gonna take a while because again, this is coming from China. 100 of them will cost me $1,092. All right, which it would be worth. It would be worth it. $1,092 for, you know, for 100 of them if I buy the one and it is of legitimate quality. And that's what you have to do. Like you have to buy one to make sure. You don't want to spend $1,092 to get crappy product. All right, so you want to get you at least one. Now, some of these people you can talk to and get them to send you one for just to cover the cost of shipping. You know, some people are down for that, and you know, you might be able to. But the only thing I don't like is that they've got 6 transactions, right? They're only buying 1, 1, 1, 1, 12, and 2, okay? Which makes me a little nervous, right? Which, you know, like I said, these are people I've never dealt with before. But so what we need to do is, let's say I get one, right, of this one. Since this one allows me to get one. Let's see if this $7 one allows me to get one. Okay, so I can get one of this. So if I get 100 of these, that'll be 996. Okay, so I can technically get one of this one or one of the other one, or get one of each and see which one's of better quality. But it is the Kershaw 1556 Ti. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here to Amazon, Kershaw 1556 Ti, right? All right, and we want to look and we want to see which one exactly is it. Okay, so we've got this one here. Peter Flag. Where did it say 1556? Okay, that's 1557. Okay, so 1556. So this is actually it. They probably have it in black. Okay, so yeah, there it is. It's in black there. So it's $39.94 a piece on Amazon right now, right? Appreciate the 4 times. Stay safe, babe. Appreciate the love. So as you see, they're $39.94 a piece, right? And let's see, do they have Prime shipping? I think that they do. Is that Prime shipping? Free delivery. Ooh, this is not Prime shipping. Well, I think they might be slacking on Prime shipping because of all the coronavirus stuff. But okay, so let's say $39.94 because that's the cheapest one I see. It better be good quality for that many. Yeah, it really depends. Raising Cane's is good too. Bro, Raising Cane's is delicious, dog. Raising Cane's is delicious. I will agree with that. But as you see, all these people here, right? All these people here are selling them. Some of them are selling directly from Amazon, which is the Amazon FBA. You actually put the products in Amazon's warehouse, so you don't have to have the products in your own home, and Amazon ships them out through their Prime shipping. So when you're buying stuff on Amazon, you're normally buying from somebody, right? So that's $39.94. That's the cheapest one. There's only one person selling them for that, which is a good thing, and I'll show you why in a second. So we got 3,159 ratings with a 4.5 star, well 4.7 out of 5 star, which is amazing for a product. All right, so then what you want to do is you want to roll down here, and you're going to see this right here. This says best sellers rank, right? You see that this says best sellers rank? Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. You see this right here that says best sellers rank, number 8,196, right? This is where your Jungle Scout comes in. All right, so you're going to enter in that number 8,196, and it's going to tell you what it's in. It's in tools and home improvement. So we go to Marketplace, United States of America, tools and home improvement, right there. Boom. estimate sales. So in a month, it's estimated about 960 sales per month. All right, at that price of $39.96, or is it $39.94? $39.94. So it sells about 960 of these at $39.94 every month. So there's only one person selling them for $39.94, and this is how Amazon works. It's gonna put the cheapest price up there first, okay? Because that's what people want normally. It's they want if it's Prime shipping and it's the cheapest price of Prime shipping, that's the one that's gonna put up there first. If there's none that are Prime shipping, it's just gonna put the cheapest price. Now there may be some that are cheaper, but they don't have Prime shipping. So the way Amazon does it is they're gonna front run Prime shipping. So right now you've got one for $39.94, and it's technically, I guess it could be considered Prime shipping. I don't really know because Prime shipping is kind of messed up right now due to COVID. But what we would do is we would come in and we would do $39.94. We would put it as $39.94, trying to match them. Oh, I'm Babe again. I mean, you can go back to Lizzie Glizzy. I mean, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna match their price because we want our product to get in front of as many people's eyes as possible. Now, if we're at $39.94, right, and we're on their shipping with them, so we're matched with them, then the way Amazon does it is it rotates, right? We don't even notice this, but Amazon rotates. So let's say it's me and you. You're selling the product. I'm also selling the same knife. So what it would do is, okay, Teacher Scott. Okay, yeah, you're trying to be funny. But what it would do is it would sell yours first for the first person that bought it. Like, let's say X person bought it, and then Y person came and bought one behind them. Well, X person, you're gonna get that sale for you. Then for Y person, it's gonna rotate to me, and then the next person is gonna rotate to you. The next person is gonna rotate to me, with as many people that have it at this specific price with their Prime shipping. So with there only being one other person at $39.94, that means in a month, if I have 430 of them, I can sell all 430 of those in a month for the $39.94. Or I'll average about that. I'll probably average about 400, 380, 400. There might be some months I might average 500, you know, because this is just an average of how much in a year divided by 12 months, how many it sells. So if we get 100, it's almost guaranteed that we're going to sell that 100 in a month. So now the question is, how much profit would we actually make, right? So to find out that, we have to come back down here again to where we see the 8196 there, and there's a ASIN number. So you're going to take this, you're going to copy it, and you're going to go over here to this fulfillment by Amazon, and this is where you put your ASIN, your ASIN in. You're going to paste it, and you're going to search. We have this one here, the black one. That's the one that we're looking at right now. Amazon fulfillment, it's going to be $39.94. That's the price that we're going to be putting it out there for. The ship to Amazon, I say it's normally between 25 to 50 cents per item. So we're going to say 50 cents per item. And the cost of the product, if we go back over here to there, let's say we're going to say the $10.92. Let's say we buy 100 of them, it's going to be $10.92, right? So $10.92. Now we're going to calculate. All right. So that means for each one that we have, it's $18.89 of profit. So if we got 100 of those and they're going to sell for us, we know they're going to sell for us within that month, that turns into $1,889 of profit, which would probably take about a week, right? If we average it from 960 in a month divided by 4 weeks, it's like what, 200 and something that would be sold. Well, there's one other person selling them with us, so we'd sell that 100 out in about a week. All right, so we could turn that $1,000 into like $2,981 is what we would actually make after we sold those, but it would be a profit of $1,889. So if we do that one every single month, keep getting it from the person. Let's say we sold it out within a week, and we decide, you know what, I want to get 250 of them this time. So now that's gonna put us into that. Well, we're gonna still probably sell those out within that month, right? Because we can sell about 400 or something of them. Well, now that takes our net profit up to $4,722.50 or $7,452.50 of actual pricing, right? Of what we would actually make. This is the total dollar value, but this is the amount of profit that we would have here. So that's pretty much what you're looking at, right? Now, we don't worry about this one over here because this is if you personally selling your items out of your home. We don't want to do that because then you need to have space, and then you have to include whatever fees it's going to cost for you to sell it yourself, and the shipping fees and all. You don't want to have to do all that. So we don't even worry about that. So don't even worry about this over here. Now, there is a chance that you can make a couple extra dollars per item doing it that way. But it's not worth the time, really. For me, it's not worth the effort. And actually, I think we'd have to put that to 100 stored. Okay, so it doesn't affect that. I'm surprised that it won't. Let's do 1,000 and see if it charges us. I'm surprised it's not charging us a fee for that. Let's do 1090. Let's see if I calculate it different. So it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Maybe they've stopped doing that. But normally it's like $1 per item or something that they do for shipping or for storing it in their warehouse. But they may have lowered that, or it might be because it's such a small product. I appreciate the like and extreme shares, babe. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. So for each one of them, you'll get between $17 or $18 per item, right? That's if it's a good item. You know what I'm saying? If it's a good item, then I mean you can make some good money off of that. And if you get to the point to where you have 400 of those that you get every month that's coming in, then right there you can sell that 400 every single month, or get close to selling it every single month, and you'll be making $7,556 per month from that one item, right? And that's why I'm about to start on this, because I've been doing research and I've been understanding it a lot more. It's just that it takes so long to get the items. So what you would want to do is, like, your first 2 months, it's going to take you probably 2 months to make that $1,800 worth of profit, right? So then you take that and get you 250 of them. It's going to take you another 2 months, get that $7,000 some dollars, well, $4,000 some dollars worth of profit, but $7,000 and something dollars. Well, then you're going to take that $7,000 and something dollars, buy some more, right? Buy another 300-400, and shoot, maybe buy 600 of them with it, right? So that you got a month and a half's worth. Well, in about half a month or 3 weeks, somewhere around there, you have enough to buy another 400 or 500. So once you get to that point, you can continuously keep your product, keep this one product in stock over there, so that you will sell X amount, sell 400 of them each month. So you know you're going to be bringing in $7,000 a month from that of profit, $11,000 per month total, but $7,000 worth of profit. And then once you get to that point, which would probably be about 6 months down the road, well, now you go and find another product, right? So again, this is a good one. DHgate is a good one as long as you can find legitimately good products. There's also jewelry and stuff like that, but I don't really get into the whole jewelry thing, because you gotta buy like $10,000 worth in order for it to even be worth anything, you know, for you to actually make a decent profit off of it. But that's another thing you can do with the jewelry, is you can go and Would it be too confusing to have more than one product? No, not really. I mean, you got to think about this, okay? You're going to be talking with this person or really conversating with this person, or maybe not even conversating, because once you get into a certain point with them, if you buy a couple hundred of these, right? You come on here and you buy 250 of them. Well, you can only buy 120. But okay, so you buy 120 of them. Buy 120 of them, right? Buy 120, buy another 120, buy another 120, buy another 120. All you're really doing is coming on here, you're buying 120, and what Amazon does, going to bed, don't yell, I'll come put my stinky naked. Please don't. Ew, please don't. But what Amazon does as a seller, right, as you being a seller, is they give you the address of the warehouse. So you would pretty much put your product, which I don't have my Amazon business account set up yet. But once I get my Amazon business account set up and I get everything moving forward, I'll do a little tutorial with y'all on that as well. But pretty much what you'll be doing is you will be putting the address on this for where this is being shipped to for the address that Amazon is giving you. And then you would notify them that the products will be in on X day, whatever day it's supposed to come in. All right. They would ship it directly to Amazon. And then Amazon will then, once it gets in, it will put it on there as you having the product. It will start selling the product for you. And you don't have to do anything else. So this gets shipped there. It gets shipped to your whatever location you're trying to get it shipped to. Right. Once it arrives, and you start making money, and you say, okay, you know what, there's this other product over here I'm looking for that I like, that I wanted to get. You just go to it. If you get your one, of course, that you want to make sure that it's a legitimate good product. Again, always buy one first. Do not buy a bunch out the gate. I'm just telling, I mean, you could do what you want to do because it's your money. Don't go by what I'm telling you to do if you decide to do it. But I'm just telling you from my perspective and my point of view, from the way I'm gonna do it, is buy one, even if it takes a month and a half to get there. It's worth your $1,000 or $1,500 or $2,000, whatever you're putting overhead in there. It's worth spending 16 or 20 bucks to be certain before you get a humongous supply of it and then end up wasting your money, right? And then it's hard for you to get your money back. Okay. It's worth having one messed up one and saving that other money than to be quickly trying to get money and screw yourself over, right? So that's what I would recommend doing. But what you could do is, once you get your one and you're like, okay, yeah, this is a good product, and you see, okay, yeah, over here it's selling 900 of them, or selling sometimes they're selling 10, 20,000 of them. You know what I'm saying? There's times where they're selling. I've come across a few products that I was looking at that they were selling 7,000, 8,000 in a month. All right. So you might find one that's selling for X amount, and maybe it's selling for $5 a piece, right? It's selling for $5 a piece, and you're getting it for 80 cents a piece or something like that, right? And after all your overhead costs and all of that, you're gonna be making $2.30 a piece. But you can get 1,000 of them for the same price as you would have got this, and then you can turn around and you can sell that 1,000 in 3 or 4 days, right? Well, you're making so much money at that point in time. You're making $2,000-3,000 in a few days. So it becomes worth it. But you have to, you really just got to find the products that you really got to do a lot of research. This is the thing about doing an Amazon FBA. It is a lot of time. It is a lot of waiting in the beginning stages as you find your good products. So that's the problem, is it's more so the waiting that takes the longest than it is trying to find the money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because by the time you get the one product, you'll probably been found the money that you needed to go ahead on and get your big amount. Musigwa Caleb, I hope I even said that close to correct, but how are you doing today? But yeah, so that's That's what I would say, do. If you want to do multiple products, which I will be doing multiple products, always get one initially to make sure it's legit, right? Always get one to make sure it's legit. Don't tell them that's why you're getting it. They probably just think that you're coming to get it for cheap, right? So they're gonna probably send you their cheapest one because they don't understand you're trying to buy in bulk. So they're gonna send you probably their worst, right? Because you're not buying a whole bunch, so they don't really care, right? Like they might care, but they don't care as much as if you were sending this. So you want to see what their worst is, right? Because there may be some times that you might get a big order and there might be some bad ones in there. So you want to see what their worst is more so than you want to see what their best is. And so once you see what their worst is, then you can know whether or not you can build off of it or whether or not you need to find another supplier. But yeah, you can do multiple products. Like, and really, like, once you get it going, like I said, it'll probably take you 6 months to a year to really get it going. But then like you guys saw, like, you can make $7,000 worth of profit off of that one product after 6 months of, you know what I'm saying, continuously doing this. You can make $7,000 worth of product in a month. Of profit in a month. I mean, you know, so and in Uganda, well, welcome to the channel, and I appreciate the love and support from Uganda. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys, this is actually the business I was doing before. Direct liquidation. Now, if you are just starting off, I don't recommend doing pallets because it is difficult to find a good pallet if you don't know what you're looking for. And if you don't have enough time, I mean, I spent 2 weeks, and I wasn't even working back then. Like, I spent 2 weeks of literally like 8 to 10 hours a day just researching to make sure I found a good pallet. It was pretty much my business. Yeah, okay. All you did was freaking put online, we're selling products. What am I eating? I'm eating fish, crab cakes, and shrimp. Want to be a gamer too? Yo, do it, Caleb. Do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I sold a lot though. I mean, the products sold themselves, but you did help. I don't want to say you didn't help. You definitely helped, for sure. But the products kind of sold themselves. I mean, I'm just saying. Did you clean the counter? Do you have more fish made? No, I just made the 3 pieces because you said you were going to bed. It was my pretty face, and you know it. Well, seeing as how you weren't there when we were getting the money for it, and most of the people were women. I mean, I don't know. They might have a preference for you. I don't know. Sorry, I missed the last stream. Yo, it's good. It's good, brother. I mean, Sugary might get on your tail, but so on direct liquidation, what I like electronics, because everybody loves electronics, right? So on here, there's so much, right? There's so much, and you don't really know what to look for. So first and foremost, you don't want to buy any pallets that's going to cost you more than 10% of the MSRP. All right? If it's more than 10% of the MSRP, look past it. Don't even glance at it. Right? You see these $882? That's more than 10%. That's about 20%, right? This is 50%. Like, you know, Like this one is $195. These are some Beats. Well, they're power Beats, but they're headsets. They're not working. So you see this? You see it says not working. You don't want to mess with that. All right, you're gonna lose all your money. All right. So now let's look over here. Now look at this. Now this says scrap. If you're somebody who knows how to work on TVs, normally you can find some of these TVs and you can put them together. And a lot of times, honestly, they're actually not messed up. They're just people that brought them back. Now, well, I say a lot of times. I'll say about 30-40% of the time. People actually just brought them back and said that they were broken because they just wanted their money back for it, and they didn't realize all you had to say is you just don't want it. You know, it happened a lot when we were working at Walmart, when I was working there. You know, so wait, what are we talking about? We're talking about business, man. We're talking about some of the business stuff that I want to do, or that I'm about to start doing, not that I want to do. So let's see if I can find a decent electronics palette. Now, I say 10%. Right? That's what I always say. But then when you get to something like this, right? You get to something like this, it's 741 pieces from Walmart, and it's 18,000, which is about 20%. Right? It's about 20%. But you also get a bank wire discount price if you decide to get that. Now that's $17,000. I mean, who's actually gonna, you know what I'm saying, have $17,000 out the gate? So you're not gonna have that out the gate. But this is just something for future reference. Normally I say no greater than 10% of it. But when it comes to a big palette of this, like this is something that's not a bad idea because of how many products it is and how big of a price they are. And what you can do is you can come over here, download this manifest, and you would open up this manifest. We're not worried about that. You would open up this manifest and it will tell you what's in the thing, right? So now you look over here, you got some Ematic readers, some Wi-Fi, touchscreen stuff, right? You got 34 of those. So you got to go look and see what the demo is. The demo might mean that it's not able to be able to work. If that's the case, you definitely don't want it. But then you got a next book over here. You got 79 of those that are $32. You can probably get about 15-20 bucks off each one of those. You know, you can probably get about 20-30 bucks. This is, you could sell this stuff just honestly just on eBay or on eBay or around the neighborhood where you live at. You know what I'm saying? Do you have some on your plate I can take? I got a half a piece of fish left, but I've been eating it with Chick-fil-A sauce. So when we have more money, definitely. Then you got these tablets. Like they got a bunch of different tablets and stuff, which is catching my eye.